Hi everyone, this is Naina here and welcome to my channel. So this coming week is my birthday and also it's not a normal birthday, it's a special day for me because I am turning 30 this coming week. It's still so unbelievable for me that I'm about to hit my 30s and it's just really overwhelming. Don't get me wrong, I'm super duper excited about it too. But I thought since I'm coming to my 30s, I could probably list the best purchases that I have made in my 20s. Also, these are not just things, these are also some experiences too. And I will be listing them in a chronological order. So it may not be my most favorite to my least favorite. So make sure to stay tuned till the end of this video because my most favorite purchase is at the very end because it is the most recent purchase that I had made. And now let's not delay anymore. Let's just jump into the video. So the very first one is an experience that I spent on. This was back in 2016, January I think. I went on a solo trip to Mumbai. So this was my very first ever time to Mumbai. Actually, that was my only time to Mumbai. I've never been after. I just wanted to go there alone. I had friends there in Mumbai so I could stay with them. So that is how I finally decided to just go there and see the place. It was really nice because it was such a different experience from Bangalore. Bangalore is all new and modern and everything, and Mumbai is the buildings are so old school. Like the architecture is so different from what we see here in Bangalore. Because I had so many friends there, it was really nice. I went out with them, they took me to different places. I did all the touristy things. I went and saw a lot of places. I went to some of the famous restaurants in Mumbai thanks to my friends. I know it's not like a place people usually go to for a solo trip, but I wanted to see Mumbai and I didn't care if I had to go there alone. It was really nice. This was one of those trips that I did for myself. Just wanted to see the place of Mumbai. I absolutely loved the place. But if I want to live, I'll probably still live in Bangalore, but I did love Mumbai. I definitely want to visit again for sure, but we'll see. Hopefully. So the second thing that I got was my blue Snowball Ice, which is a USB microphone. This is the first ever product that I got for my YouTube, and oh my god, have I made complete use of it. This is the mic that started my voice overing journey for me, and this mic has led me to having completed over 250 or 300 projects in my voiceover history, and I think it's just one of those things which is very nostalgic, and it is what gained me the confidence as a voiceover artist, and I will forever be grateful to this product for making me a successful voiceover artist. So the next favorite purchase of mine has been my Mehdi Adi. So most of you may not know the word Mehdi Adi. So it is basically one of those footwears that is especially seen in Kerala. I think they have a couple of stores in Bangalore and all, but it's basically from Kerala, and I absolutely love Mehdi Adis. I've been wearing it for over 5 years now. The first one that I bought got lost because it got taken away by a dog, and the second one I got in 2018. And if any of you have met up somewhere outside, you would have noticed that there is always one footwear I wear all the time. I absolutely love wearing it because it is one of the most comfortable footwear that I've ever worn. It's just that footwear that I go to anytime I step outside the house, and I will probably keep wearing it until it gets absolutely worn out. Also, this footwear is made of just rubber and nothing else. So if you are somebody who wants to try it out, definitely check it out because this is the most comfortable chappal ever. I honestly most of the time prefer comfort over style or fashion, and for me there's no competition here, and hence this is my favorite. So the next one is obviously my camera. I got this I think in 2018 itself, and this was probably the first huge purchase of mine. This is a Canon 200D and I got it for 40k, and this was the highest amount I've paid at that point for any device, anything at all. So before I got this one, I was using a camera from my aunt. She had lent it to me and I was using that camera for a long time, but the only issue was that it did not have a flip out screen, and so it was a little bit of a pain to have to go and check behind to see whether I am focused or not. And there have been times when I wasn't focused and I had to do the whole thing all over again. That is exactly when I knew I had to invest in my own camera. But it was definitely a huge investment for me at that time, because spending 40k when I didn't have a full-time job, I was doing freelance work, and I don't have any regrets to this date. And thanks to my Canon 200D, I have been able to make really great videos ever since, and my video quality has definitely changed a lot since this was purchased, so I cannot ever have any complaints about it. So this is my first ever self-bought camera, so it'll always be special to me. So the next thing that I purchased was my website. Yes, I do have a website which is www.nainapremnath.com. So I've had it since 2018 I think, and this is basically a website I made to have a brief of everything about me in it. So I wanted a common place where anybody could come and check my website out and understand all about me. So I have over I think 15 or 20 blog posts over there now. I do post about it in Instagram whenever I have a blog post coming up. I have placed the link in the description, so you can definitely go check it out. And from that same website, I have been able to have a newsletter, and for the newsletter I have over 350 subscribers to the newsletter, and I haven't been very regular in my newsletter in the last few weeks now, but I want to become more regular because I'm trying to be more organized. So if you want to receive newsletters or personal emails from me, make sure to go subscribe to the newsletter. So this has been another big investment, because this is something that I had always wanted, and the whole website, the whole thing has been designed by myself. I have not had anybody help me in it, and I'm super duper proud of myself for having created it. I think it looks quite cool. So yeah, that is another of my best purchases in my 20s. The next one is probably my second most favorite item in this list, and it is obviously a zero waste product. It's my menstrual cup. So I got that in middle of 2018. I think it's been 2 years since I bought it. Oh my god, has it been a game changer? It has changed my life as a woman. I'm not even being dramatic. I do not stress so much over periods at all anymore. There are times when I had forgotten and had kept it in longer, but that is the only issue with the menstrual cup, because you don't realize that it is inside you. So the only issue is that you need to be aware, or even keep a alarm or something to remind yourself that you have the menstrual cup inside you and you need to remove it. So other than that, I think this has been the best thing ever as a woman. So if you're somebody who's very new to this menstrual cup, I do have a series all about it. I have actually 6 videos in that series which are super informative. All the information that you need to know everything about a menstrual cup is in that video. So if you want to go check it out, please go check it out here. I will have the link right above over here. So you need to comfort. So the next thing is my current handbag. So this is a second-hand handbag that I got from an app called This For That. So it's an app where you can swap your products for something else. So I had swapped one of my lipsticks to get this bag. For my zero waste lifestyle, I carry a ton of stuff with me at all times. I saw this one, I really loved how it looked, and I was like, okay, I think this is gonna give me a lot of space to put everything and more if needed, and I've been carrying this around everywhere I go. So this has definitely been something that I use to keep my cutlery, my water bottle, my tiffin box, and even glass whenever I go traveling. So if you don't know how I use a glass while in a train, go check out this video of mine. You will see how I use it and why I use it. For me as a zero waster, I think it's been the best, and I think I probably should do a what's in my bag video sometime soon, maybe. So let me know if you would like to see a what's in my bag, because you will be super surprised about some of the things you might find inside that. So let me know in the comment section below if you would like to see that video too. This has been my best ever purchase from this app for sure. Alright, so my next purchase is the one thing I use every single day without any failure. No, it's not my phone. This product is my biggest investment ever, and that is my laptop. My earlier laptop was not doing so great for my editing purposes because it was slowing down. I definitely needed a new one. The laptop I bought is all thanks to Suraj, who did all the research. He told me why this one would be perfect for me at the perfect price bracket. We bought this during Amazon sale time, so this was at a very low price at that time, and this is a MSI laptop. And the reason I got an MSI laptop and not a MacBook like everybody was recommending, I'm not a huge Apple fan. Secondly, it was way over my budget. I did not want to extend my budget just to buy a MacBook. MSI usually makes gaming laptops, and hence the power is usually much more than the normal laptops. I got this laptop for 60k, which was a steal. I mean, this is much more expensive. If you check on Amazon now, this is probably around 75 to 80k or more even. Till now, it's still the biggest investment I have ever made, and it's still working beautifully. It's not having issues. It doesn't give me any trouble while rendering. This definitely has saved me a lot of time, and I think in the future I'm looking to buy second hand, but right now this laptop is definitely a huge game changer for me. I have to admit that I am grateful to Suraj for having chosen this for me. So yeah. So the next favorite thing is probably a cupboard that I bought recently. This was last year, towards the end of last year I had gotten this. So this is a second hand buy that I got from Quicker. I had to wait for over 3 months to get this one, which I loved so much. I mean, I had almost bought another one, but somehow it did not happen. Made sure that I finally got this cupboard. When I did take the measurements of the space, I was not sure whether it would fit in properly, but it fit right into that space, and that's the best thing. And I got this cupboard to make my pantry. Even my baking oven is kept on this cupboard, and everybody who's come to my house after I purchased this cupboard has always complimented this, and I can't be happier. I think I got this for around 4,500 bucks, I guess, and the original I checked in Flipkart was for around 10 to 15k or so. There were a couple of small like scratches and things which I honestly don't care about. If I had more space, I would probably keep it in the kitchen, but we don't have any space in the kitchen, and hence it stays in the living room area, I would say. This is definitely a favorite. Again, second hand. So which do you think is my most favorite products of all time? And again, this product is the most recent one that I got in 2020, and I have mentioned this before, and even Suraj has mentioned this in our video from last week. So if you have any clue, write it down in the description right now to know whether you already got it before you even see the final product. It is my composter, my home composter. It's been 6 months since I bought the composter. I got it in the start of January this year, and 6 whole months we have not thrown away wet waste or food items outside, because everything gets put into this compost bin and becomes final compost. I cannot be any more prouder of myself of having finally started doing this. I know it's not a big deal. A lot of you may have been doing this for years and years. It's just been one of those purchases that I took a little too long to decide, mainly because of our space constraints in this house. I thought there was not enough space in our tiny balcony. Please start composting your food waste. It will mesmerize you when you see the yucky, disgusting looking food waste that you put into the compost bin. When it finally turns into proper earth, like compost, and it's the biggest and most natural magic that I've ever seen. And I will be having a composting video very soon. I already have it shot and I'm just editing it, so just give me some time. I will be having this composting video out very soon. But please, all of you out there, men and women, whether you're living alone with your family, convince your family. It does not smell at all. It does not take time in putting it at all. It just takes 2 minutes. That's it. Every day 2 minutes and nothing more than that. It just will be the most amazing thing you may have done for a long time. And when you harvest your first compost, it just feels so great. It just felt so great to know that my food waste is what produced this magic black gold. So please, if you have not started thinking of composting your food at home, please do, because food waste is over 60% of the waste that goes out of your house. It's the highest amount of waste that goes outside your house. You will be able to save around 150 kilogram of food waste every single year at the very least. I really think this is the most amazing thing ever. So if you haven't started it yet, you will realize how this is one of the best things you can do for your home, for sure. So those were all my favorite purchases in my 20s. Honestly, it still is a little overwhelming to realize that I'm going into my 30s. Like a couple of months back, I wasn't ready for my 30s yet. I still felt like I hadn't accomplished anything to show for my 20s. Now I feel I'm ready for my 30s. I feel like I am at a good position in my life right now. To be able to have a full-time job that is related to my passion was the biggest blessing ever. I think right now being 30 seems kind of perfect. It's just feels great to start the third decade of my life. Thanks again for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give this a like and also comment on my video, because it is how I get to know if you really enjoyed it, and it is something that tells YouTube that you enjoyed it, and it would be a way for you to support this channel here. So I will see you again in the next video. So until then, bye bye.